Okay, we just got into Strasburg off of 77 North. So now we're going to take 21 north. And I done a lot of talking from the clubhouse all the way to Strasburg, and done it for absolutely nothing. We was on the interstate when all of a sudden I remembered, oh crap, I got to turn my camera on. So we was picking up speed when we first took off. I heard the first button, I heard it go off 3. And I held the second one in hopes that I heard it, but evidently I didn't. And the camera was off. So done a lot of, well, we done about 24.3 miles going down 77 North, me blabbing away to nothing, talking to myself. Yeah, seriously, trying to make it interesting for you people that, hey, whoa, look at this, not the golf carts, dummy, you're still in front of the computer watching YouTubes. My land, don't you ever do anything? Is that all you ever do, is just sit there in front of that computer watching YouTubes? Now don't try to say that you've been working 8 hours and just got home and you thought you'd check and see what the Buckeye boys are up to, and you're just sitting there watching their little video, and then that's it, that's all you watch. No. It seems like every time I'm on, there you are. Huh? Now tell me you don't work. You're probably on welfare or something. Or I bet you I know what it is. I bet you guys all won the dang lottery. You're sitting there pretty, nothing to do, no worries, no cares, sitting there watching the Buckeye boys on the YouTube and laughing, going, them poor guys go out and just ride and ain't got nothing. And we're rich, and we're just sitting here watching them act like idiots. That's it. Now I'm upset. Now I am upset. Some friends you are. All you guys got millions and millions of dollars. You think you could all get together and say, well, let's give $1 million to Keith and $1 million to John, and maybe they can make better videos. No, you all just sit there on your lazy boys with your fancy laptops and living in your $14 million mansions, laughing at us. Now this is Strasburg, like I said. If we ever get to the S's, and if we hit Strasburg, there is all kinds of restaurants here. I mean, you could not find a family restaurant in Strasburg. I bet you just this one street that we're driving through, which is the main fair, I guess. This is State Route 21 and State Route 250, till they split on up the road a piece. But this one little drive, you pass at least 24 restaurants. I mean, this place has restaurants. Of course, you'd have to pick your restaurant. We got one up here, it's called the Manor. For years, all my relatives always called it Chicken Manor. Let's go to Chicken Manor. And I always get up to the place, I'd look up at the sign and say, it's called the Manor. Where are you getting the chicken at? It's called Manor. They said, yeah, but their main dish that they serve is chicken. That's why they figure it's Chicken Manor. It's like, I don't get it. I don't understand why you'd call a restaurant something that it's not called. But there at the Manor, they do have chicken and they're good at it. But they're doing the old-fashioned type of chicken. The way grandpas and grandmas used to do. Of course, you guys, a lot of them on the YouTube, the younger ones, be like your great-grandma and great-grandpa used to do. That kind of fried chicken. Just before, you know, Mr. Kentucky Fried started out. But, you know, it's fairly good chicken, I suppose, if you like the old-fashioned way. But I suppose at that restaurant, you don't go in and ask for the special, because you know what it's going to be, some sort of chicken. Now, I suppose to get where we're going, you could take 77 right up to probably 30 there in Canton. Get off on 30 and hit 21 here if you're in a hurry. But we're not in that big a hurry. So we're taking 21. It's more scenic. You don't have to, you know, be flying like an idiot. Don't have to have idiots flying around you, which that could still happen even on 21. But yesterday, Keith wanted to know if I wanted to go with him to the Noble County Fair for the demolition derby. I said, sure, we'll go. So Keith went and took 2 of his boys. I went and I took my daughter and her boyfriend. And we got there about an hour before the demolition would start. No seats in the grandstand, all taken. So we walk over the side of the grandstand, just kind of standing out of the way so people can get through. Standing there waiting for them to start. Of course, other people, they're just as rude as could be. They go right up to the fence, stand right in front of you, which also was blocking other people from getting through. But, you know, hey, they own the place. They get to do what they want. But about 5-10 minutes before it starts, they had a fence there, probably, you know, a 3-foot high fence all the way across the front of the grandstand. And then, of course, the grandstand's another 6 foot up above the ground. That way, you know, the cars ain't going to come crashing at you. But about 5-10 minutes before it starts, all these beautiful people that, you know, paid $8 to come in to watch this, lined up along that fence. Seems to me they didn't care about the people that they were standing in front of that was sitting in the seats. They didn't care about the people that were standing over to the side trying to get a view. It was all like they paid their $8 and they're going to watch it and nobody else cares. You know, it's like, oh man, I can't believe how rude people are. So we tried. All we could really do was listen. But we left that after about 5 minutes it started, so that's enough. This is stupid. So we started walking around trying to find a place where, you know, we could at least see something going on. That's the whole reason we paid to get in and everything. It's just to go watch the demolition derby. And with everybody that went, it was cost us $48 to get in just to watch the demolition derby. So we're walking all over the place, and this fairgrounds is the worst fairgrounds I've ever seen. It's all on a big hill, up and down and everything else. So we're walking up on top of the hill, trying to look over and see if we can see anything. And you can't. So we finally find a spot where, hey, we can lean against this fence and we can kind of see what's going on. Well, when we found that spot, heat number 1 was done. So when we got there, they were pulling the cars out that couldn't make it on their own. So we're sitting there thinking, oh, this ain't too bad. Well, we watch as they're setting up for the second heat. We can see the cars. All right, you know, we might get a shot of this. We'll stay here. Well, just about time, I think the heat started and we got to see like 2 minutes. Then all of a sudden these tractors, which had the roofs on them, come back. You know, the tractors that pulled the cars out, they couldn't make it on their own. They all come back to their little parking spot. Guess where it was? Right in front of us. So we did not get to see nothing. And it's like, what in the world? Why in the world did we just spend almost $50 to come in here and just hear a bunch of cars down there going, ah, nah, 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 nah. You couldn't see nothing. It was just a bunch of noise. It didn't take long. Of course, Keith's boy said, that's it, I'm done. I'm going to go ride the rides. So Keith's elder boy said, okay, I'm going to take him on the rides, and we'll see you later. So they took off, went on the rides. Then my daughter and her boyfriend, they had enough. They said, you know, nah, this is bull crap. So they said, we're going to walk around, see if there's anything to look at or whatever. Okay, we'll catch you up later. So then me and Keith stayed there about 2 more minutes, and he said, you know, I'm hungry. Let's go get an Italian sausage and screw this crap. So we went up, got an Italian sausage. Now get this, 2 Italian sausage and 2 Pepsis. And I think it cost him over $30. Can you imagine that? $30 for 2 Italian subs and 2 dang drinks. And it's like, I can't believe this. He said, what a waste of money. He said, $50 to get in, $30 that we ate, $80 to come up here for nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's a, oh man. But you know, before I was ever at the Noble County Fair, I only been to 2 other fairs, 2 other places of fairs. I've been to fairs a lot, but 2 other places. One was Coshocton County Fair, which I always called it the #1 fair around there. They had it laid out nice. There was plenty of parking, no problem there. Now the prices getting into their fair is getting awful expensive. I think the last time I heard this year, it's $12 to get in. And to me, it's like, I shouldn't have to pay $12 to get in, because that includes the rides, and I don't do the rides. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. But that's probably the best fair I've been to, is Coshocton County Fair. Now, I've been to the Tuscarawas County Fair, which I always call that fair the one that sucks, because it's hard to find parking space. If you did, you was walking for a mile or 2 to get there. It just was, you know, and everything was just kind of out of place in the thing. It wasn't convenient. It just wasn't set up right, to my liking. So that makes it my opinion. So anyway, I always called that Coshocton Fair is the fair to go to, and, well, if you don't really care, want to go to one that sucks, go to Tuscarawas County. Well, I have to change my opinion on Tuscarawas County. I guess if you want a fair that, you know, is kind of out of your way or whatever, go to Tuscarawas. You want a good fair, go to Coshocton. You want one that sucks, you go to Noble County. You know, Keith always would tell me all the time, his big thing is Noble County sucks. No matter what, Noble County sucks. But it's true. No, Keith, stop. Ah, you made me go through a red. Don't ever do that. You had plenty of time to stop. Man, I hate going through red lights. Yeah, I can see going through lights when they're changing and you're right there and you can't stop. But if you can back and you see them and you have time, I say stop. He made it. Just barely made it under the yellow. But you seen it. I went through a red. I definitely went through a red. I deserve a ticket. I do. And I'll probably feel bad for it for at least 2 or 3 minutes while I'm thinking about it. Well, I forgot to look to the bar. Yeah, that's where we're at. I believe I've seen the sign, the bar. So we're in the bar. And there's 30 and 62 to Canton. So that's why I said if you wanted to go quicker, stayed on 77, get off on 30. Then 30 bring you right here to 21. Well, after this, well, now he decides to do it. Now he decides to do it. Why did he wait so long to decide to go over there? I was about to say, as soon as this truck passes me, I'm getting over to the right. I've had enough over to the left. But as soon as I thought that, Keith gave her the gas and finally got to the right. I might as well go into 5th gear. Okay. We're still on 21 North. And we just gone through Navarre. A nice 50-mile-an-hour speed limit. And we must still be in Navarre because it has different avenues or drives you can turn off on. Now, back there I seen a bridge. That was a state trooper sitting along the road illegally. But back there I seen a bridge, and I'm just curious if it's all their bridges are that way. They had lights underneath the bridge for, you know, at nighttime so they can turn on the lights for under the bridge. And things like that strikes me as, you know, how stupid are you people? Yeah, it's going to be dark under the bridge because it's dark. The car is not going to turn its headlights off because it's going under a bridge. Why you need a light there? Yeah, is it because the cars ain't smart enough to turn on their headlights and they want them to say, hey, you're going under a bridge? Look, I'll turn the light on so you can see it. Let's check this bridge out. This looks like a railroad bridge. But we'll see if it's got lights under it to let people know that they're going under a bridge. Oh, no, there's no lights under that one. But here's a road bridge, regular bridge. Maybe they got some under it. Yeah, there's lights under the bridge. Let you know you're going under a bridge at night. People are so stupid. You know, the waste of money and stuff, the electric. Because someone come up with the brilliant idea. Let's put lights under the bridge. That way at night time, people would know they're going under a bridge. Oh, I hate to pull off there. 40 Corners Street. 40 corners, you wouldn't know which way to go, would you? It had 40 corners. Holy cow, which way? Ow! Did you see that? Oh man, that splattered me on the neck good. That's a big old moth. Got me right on the old Adam's apple, so black, and I ain't even seen him a coming. Big old moth.